Life, you got me weak.
Life's a gamble, cars in the air. Stack decks cheating, but nobody cares. You hustle a fold, that's the game we play. The dealer's blind to the price we pay. Life's a gamble, a hot topic today. Roll the dice, but the odds never sway. Talk about it, fight about it, find a way. Life's a gamble every single day. Politicians lie while the streets stay raw. Laws get written, but who writes the law? Rich stay climbing, poor dig deep. Dreams so cheap while the shadows creep. Hey, money is power, so they say. But what's the cost when your soul's in play? Life's a gamble, a hot topic today. Roll the dice, but the odds never sway. Talk about it, fight about it, find a way. Life's a gamble every single day. What will you do when the stakes rise high? When the truth's a whisper and the world's a lie. Better know your line, what you won't cross. A win's no win when your soul is lost. Yeah. I'm D on the plug. Yeah. Tune in the day and the word to the wise. If you don't know what you will do for money, you better know what you won't do for it. You better know what you won't do for it. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Sending some notifications out, y'all. Give me a second. Sending some notifications out. Be with y'all shortly. Yes, indeed. We're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about it tonight. Y'all just stay tuned. Be right with y'all. Give me just a second. Gotta send these notifications out. Alright, I think that's pretty much enough. Guess that's enough right now. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing on this Thursday night? I'm feeling wonderful, y'all. I hope y'all doing good. Feeling blessed on this Thursday night. I want to thank y'all first and furthermore for tuning in. I want to thank everybody who support me and what I'm doing. Or what I'm trying to do. Y'all know I'm just experimenting, trying some shit. But over the time, I've learned to, I appreciate it. I enjoy doing it as a hobby. Yes, indeed. I really do. So everybody who's been supporting me, thanks. And I hope you share the word and let everybody who surrounds you know what I'm doing. I'm getting my subscribers up. Almost 400 now. So y'all been doing a good job of supporting me. So let's get into it. Ooh, let's get into it. Let's talk about the devil, y'all. Let's talk about the devil. But understand something. The devil is not what you think it is. It is, but the devil is amongst you every day. And I'm sure most of y'all are already aware of that. The devil surrounds you every day, even sometimes in the form of love. So I'm going to start out like this. Let me ask y'all a question. Why is it that I'm gonna ask y'all like 2 or 3 questions and I'm gonna give y'all an answer. Before I do that, y'all go and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Do that for your boy. I need some more reach. All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all this question, 2 or 3 questions. Why is it that the loudest people are usually the most miserable people? That's my first question. My second question to you is, why is it that negativity spreads faster than positivity? My third question is, why do people wake up looking for drama, looking for problems, looking for attention? So I'm gonna tell you why. Because misery has a mission. And whether people realize it or not, those people become tools of something darker when they let that misery control them. Y'all stay with me. Tonight, we're going to talk about the devil. Like I said, the devil is surrounding you every day. But not just as a figure, but as a mindset, a spirit, an influence. And how miserable people unknowingly help spread that influence every single day. So before I go deep into it, let's break something down. When I say the devil, I'm not just talking about horns. I'm not talking about horns, and I'm not talking about fire. I'm talking about chaos. I'm talking about confusion. I'm talking about division. I'm talking about negativity. I'm talking about destruction. The devil don't always show up looking evil. Sometimes the devil show up as bitterness, jealousy, attention-seeking behavior, people who constantly complain, but they never change. And the scary part is, a lot of people don't even realize when they're being used by the devil. Drop a like button in the comment section if you know someone who every time you're around them, they bring out negative energy everywhere they go. Drop a like in the comment section. Thumbs up. So, let's talk about these miserable ass people. I'm not talking about people that's going through hard times. I'm talking about people who live in misery. There's a difference. There's a difference between people who are going through hard times and people who actually live in misery. The difference is most miserable people always have something negative to say. They always want sympathy, but never solutions. They always create drama. Always need attention. Even if it's negative attention. Because attention, that's their oxygen, y'all. Attention, that's their oxygen. If nobody noticed them. They use attention as their oxygen when people don't notice them. So if nobody noticed them, they feel invisible. So what do? They start to stir shit up. They like to keep shit going. They gossip. They provoke people. They exaggerate shit. They attack people. And you know why that is. Because they negative people needing attention. And it feels because when they want that negative attention, it feels better when they're ignored, because miserable people don't want peace. They don't want no peace. Because peace don't give them attention. So I'm gonna break something down psychologically. Energy, y'all, energy transfer. If I walk into a room and I'm angry and I start complaining, now you get irritated. Now the next person get irritated. Now the whole damn room feel heavy. That's how people spread negativity. And guess what? That's exactly how the devil operates. It's not always directly, but sometimes it's through influence. It's through people. It's through moods. I don't know who that is texting me, but I'm live. I'll have to hit you back. Yeah, it's through influence. It's through people. It's through moods. It's through conversation. Let me read this comment. Y'all ever seen a person that starts complaining at work? You on your job and the person start complaining. The next thing you know, everybody mad. The productivity drops. People get to arguing. It's bad vibes every damn well. That's how negativity multiplies. And I'm sure y'all done been around somebody like that. Just be honest. Now, here's where it get real. For real, for real. Miserable people don't just spread negativity randomly. They target people. Miserable people target people who's happy, who's focused, who's growing, who have peace. Because your peace, it reminds them of what they don't have. And instead of fixing their damn self, instead of them fixing themselves, they'll try to disrupt you. Some people don't want to grow. They want to pull you down where they are. So there are signs of people who seek attention through misery. There are signs. You might want to watch out for people who turn every conversation into themselves. Everything got to be about them. They always play the victim. I'm putting y'all up on some game now. I done lived on this earth quite a while, and I got a gift to, I can kind of like study people, and I can meet a person in five minutes. I can tell you all about this person. That's the honest to God truth. So they'll turn every conversation into about themselves. They're gonna always play the victim. They're gonna always create problems. And get uncomfortable when things are calm. They stir up drama just to feel relevant. And that's not coincidence. That's not coincidence. That's a pattern. That's a behavioral pattern. But there are solutions. Because without awareness, action means nothing. If we protect our energy, you will become if you don't protect your energy, you will become what you surround yourself with. So you got to set yourself some boundaries. You don't have to always entertain negativity. Stop feeding those attention seekers. Stop feeding that shit. Sometimes just ignore things. Attention is their reward. And if I'm lying about anything, y'all tell me right now I'm lying. Tell me their attention isn't their reward. So please control your mind. Not every comment deserves a reaction, because then you also reacting off of emotions. But that's a whole nother topic. Man, that's something that I try to stress to y'all all the time. Quit reacting off of your emotions. So, we got to learn to walk away when needed. Peace is more valuable than being right. Make sure you stay grounded spiritually, whether it's through prayer, it could be meditation, or self-reflection. We all need something stronger than the negativity around us. You can't, I can't, we can't stop miserable people from existing. They're gonna be here. But you can stop them from affecting you and your family and your friends. So let's flip it around. Because it's easy for us to point fingers, but let me ask you something. Damn, hey y'all, this cup good, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's easy to point fingers, but let me ask y'all something. Have y'all ever complained too much? Sought attention in a negative way? Spread it, bad energy without even realizing it? I'm sure you have. You might not want to admit it, but we all have. We all have in moments. The difference is, though, do you stay there? Do you stay there or do you grow? Do you grow from it? Sometimes, y'all, the devil isn't around you. Sometimes it's in your habits. Sometimes the devil is in your habits. And at the end of the day, you have a choice. You can either feed the negativity. You can feed the negativity, or you can protect your peace. Because attention is very powerful. Whatever you give your attention to, it grows. Just like you go out there and water that flower every day. That flower gonna grow. You showing that flower attention, it's gonna grow. Whoever you get that attention to, it's gonna grow. So, ask yourself, are you feeding those miserable people? Are you feeding them? Tonight, before you lay down and go to sleep, do a little self-reflection and ask yourself, are you feeding into misery of those people? The misery of those people? Ask yourself that question. What's good, man? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you, brother. Go subscribe to that YouTube channel. Hot Topics with DM the Plug. You see it. I see you, Carlos. I ain't even know you was in here, boy. What's good? I'm glad y'all tuning in. I don't think I'm going to take no calls tonight. I wanted to make this short and crisp. I wanted to get straight to the point. I really do appreciate y'all's support, man. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. And I hope y'all continue. And we're going to get this thing growing. My subscribers getting up. I'm almost at like 400 now. It'll be nice if I can get to 500 before the week is out, but I know that's probably not going to happen. It don't work like that, y'all. But I'm a patient person. But anyway, y'all, it's been great. I'm glad y'all tuned in. I wanted to give y'all a few minutes of my time. So we're gonna do it again another time, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here.